I'm about to work this out. Okay.
It's
That
working.
was really strange. I looked up and I was not on the screen.
You were not.
I was like,
Where did I
and I
go?
was
Where was
talking
I?
and talking and
Nope.
talking. It said I was live, but my
Blank.
face wasn't here.
No sound. I heard nothing, saw nothing.
Heard or saw nothing. All right. That's my rewind, y'all.
Reset. Let's
So,
reset.
good morning. Good
Oh my
morning.
goodness.
Welcome to Me Moments in the Morning. It's Tracy King, the life midwife, aka Slay with Trey. And I am here with Dr. Marie, the favorite
Yay.
self-care goddess. Let me tell y'all, woo, y'all didn't miss nothing anyway the first few minutes.
If you
All
just
I
made
was
it.
doing was sitting here talking quietly and praying that my grandbabies don't wake up this morning. Not not right now. Give me some time. Give me a little bit of time.
Yeah, give you 30 seconds. That's all you're gonna get.
Oh my gosh.
30 seconds.
And
And
y'all
then
know
it's
how they
oh.
get. Y'all know how they get. Great.
Arizona, welcome, Joyce.
Grand rising on a
Welcome,
Sunday.
Joyce. Oh my
Girl,
goodness.
crazy, crazy, crazy.
Yep.
Anyway,
Say
so
no
I was
more.
trying
Say
to
no
be
more.
quiet. But you know what? That's part of who I am. I'm just loud. I can admit that. I'm just loud and I can't help myself sometimes, especially when I get excited, it's over. Nothing I can do. Ain't nothing I can do.
You're like, I embrace it.
Right.
Embrace it.
So happy self-love Saturday, y'all. I
Oh,
hope you
that's
do
right.
something today to
It
just stop
is.
and love on yourself. Happy self-love Saturday.
It
Mm,
is. Self-love. It's like, whoo. So you get to do more for yourself, I hope.
do
Or that
more
one
for
thing. Some people
you.
don't, it's not even more. Just do something.
Do something, right? Just do something. Do something for you.
I wish I could say more, but I know many of us are just running
You can't
literally
say more. This is our show.
ragged, ragged. No, I wish I could say do more, but sometimes I think it's really just doing that one
Oh,
little
just
thing.
doing.
Yeah,
Mhm.
because
Do something.
or being right.
Yeah.
So it could just, but you decide what that is, and you have to be intentional because it's not gonna magically. You're not gonna get a phone call. Well, you might get one from me and be
Hmm,
like, "Did you do this?
did you do
You said
something?
you were gonna.
Wait, when
Did you
Maria
lay
and I
down?"
first met, she did that all the time. She was like, "Okay, and did you take a nap? Do you need a? You sound like you." I'm like, "I do. I sound like I need a
You
nap."
ate something. He's like, "Yeah, I did." I'm like, "No, you did not. You ate nothing. You ate
Right?
nothing. You
Did
thought
you
about
do?
eating, but none of it happened.
No.
No,
Yeah.
nope, nope, nope. But you made up for that when you were here.
I
Okay.
did. I got a lot of rest when I was there. So I take these little mini slaycations, y'all. I'll just decide that I'm going somewhere. And I just buy a ticket and wherever I end up, I end up.
Like, here I
So
am.
I
Here
went to
I am.
DC. I went to Boston this summer. Um, I had a good
Multiple.
time.
That was a
Yeah, I
tour.
just go get a
You
hotel.
forgot. You were on tour. That's what
I
it
was
was.
on tour. I had my little tour going on. I feel like I need a tour coming up. I might need one.
2022. You don't know it yet, but 2022. Your schedule is already in the works.
It's already, I know. It's gonna be fun though. I'm gonna
And
have a
it's here.
great 2022. I'm
24
claiming it
days, y'all.
all.
24 days.
Dang,
The
Marie, you giving
countdown
us
has
all
started.
24 days to the new year. 24. Hmm. All right then. All
Yeah.
right then.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see what we have in my
Our
goodie bag this
message.
morning. In the goodie bag.
What's in
So,
it?
oh, the message of the day comes from the book I Am Her, an anthology of her
Ooh.
healing, evolution, and rebirth. And I
Mhm.
am starting on page, what is this, 25. Hold on, I'm trying to turn off notifications. People know that I'm up. So, they
Oh,
can start
really?
sending messages. I'm like, don't do that. I'm not up. I'm only up for this.
Who you told you were
I am
up?
going to lay back down. People,
Take it down.
family, friends, people.
Everybody. People.
Those folks. Those folks.
Mm.
All right, we got do not disturb on right now.
Mm-mm-mm-mm.
We are good. All right, so the message of the day. Your race, your color, your creed, your religion, your spirituality, your sexuality, your financial status, and the full scale of other bullshit identifiers we have created does not matter to the divinity within you. You are magnanimous, magnificent, marvelous, magical, adulated, adored, admired, revered, dynamic, phenomenally loved for who you
Hmm.
are, not for what you did or did not do. Hear me, hear me. You
Oh.
are the truth of the divine spirit that lives within you. And let all the nonsensical, unnecessary baggage you have attached to you go. Let it go. Embrace the true you. And once you accept who you truly are, you will fully realize that you truly are your own rescue too. So it's
Mm.
time to rescue you and be the phenomenal dancer, leader, mother, father, nurse, doctor, teacher, philosopher, healer, president, entrepreneur, spouse, whoever you were meant to be. You are the truth of the divine spirit that lives in you, nothing less. So walk in that today and every day for the rest of your life. All right, do that for me. Do that for me. Because you are divine. We are divine. And we got to stop beating ourselves up about the crazy.
Mm.
Let it go. We gotta let that stuff
Let
go.
it go. I see Dr. Renee popped in, Mountain
Yay!
Spirit
Good morning, goddesses.
from Belize, live in,
Yes.
live. Welcome, welcome.
Dr. Renee, I woke up with you on my mind. I was
Oh,
like, whoo, I hope we get to do some breathing
breathe
and
and
stretching today. You
stretch.
know, I've been focusing on my breathing all week long, all week long. So,
Deep
yeah,
breath.
deep,
Deep.
deep breaths. Deep breaths. So, today is about embracing. I'm sending that
Morning,
to you
morning, morning.
to
It's the morning.
embrace the true you, embrace the truth of you, and just we just got to start knocking some of that other stuff out of the box, knocking it down because it's not our truth, right? Or even if it is, because yesterday we did talk about our flaws and all, right?
We
So
sure did. Just when
yeah.
you said that, my light decided to fall off. So I don't know who's listening. Like, this is not the time to take my light away. We are not doing this right now.
It's all over the place, all over
We
the
are staying put.
place.
Staying put. So yeah, no, it's a great day to reflect on it. It's almost like do
Mhm.
a self-reflective. Just take that little pause. And I've told people, even if it's like 5 minutes, or even if you just have a sentence or a word you need to put down, just that's enough. Just put it down, and know, and just reflect on it. I mean, we get to do that every day. So for some, it might be like, I need to think about this.
Yeah.
But you got to make it a habit. So I do that, even like in my little iPad. So I'll do the note taking thing, or I'll do an actual journal. But whenever it's coming, like I need to put it down somewhere so I
Mhm,
can remember and look
mhm.
back and be like, what was I thinking? But I love that passage in the book. And we say the passage all the time, or passages, whether we know it or not, until you hear it, you're like, oh, it's in the book. I'm like, we've been seeing this, or even the title of the book all the time. Like sometimes I hear people's, not even people, when I'm hearing people's stories or women's stories, and I'm just like, oh my God, I'm her. Or certain challenges, or certain, they're like, I'm this way, I'm
Mhm,
that way. I'm
mhm.
more
That
someone who's
sound
like,
like me. Mhm.
yep, behind the scene, I'm this, I don't do blah, blah, blah. But it's like, and I'm just like, oh my God, I'm really her. Or at one point I was her, but some situation I'm like, she's me, I'm you.
Yeah.
And it's a great reminder, because sometimes we look at people and we think like, no, they don't have that little issue, or they've always been this way. And I'm just like, you weren't part of that evolution process. But even in the moment, what it takes to still
Yeah.
be you, right?
Mhm.
And so sometimes people think it's just like you just born. Some things, yeah, we were born like this, but there are other things where you gotta do that inner work and let it
Cultivate. That's my favorite word
Layers.
for that. For me, for that, like cultivate those things,
Mm-hmm.
cultivate the love, cultivate the good
Yeah.
things, cultivate your spiritual gifts. Yeah, cultivate,
Cultivate.
cultivate,
The word of the day. Cultivate.
the word of the day
Cultivate.
is cultivate.
Cultivate.
Yes.
So what are you all cultivating for self-love Saturday? Write that in the comment. I'm sure Val
Carolyn,
is
what
resting. What are you
good. I
cultivating?
hope she is resting this morning.
Resting. No, well, she yesterday I decided I was spontaneous, and I don't know if I told you or somebody else. I was just like, this is when I truly know, still an island girl, but somehow truly a Bostonian because I had an urge, a craving for ice cream.
Uh-huh.
In my mind, I'm like, I'm going to get some ice cream. I mean, there are multiple options, but I prefer like a smaller place where I know things are made with
Mhm,
love and they're
mhm.
done in small batches. So I looked, I've been waiting for one of my favorite places to open. They're in a different city. And guess what? They're like, we have a special announcement. The second location is coming to Boston. I'm like, no, you didn't. It cannot be today. Who did I was just like, yes, I've been waiting for this. I went in the comments and I look at the time when it's supposed to be. I'm like, I am getting to that place. I'm like,
See,
I'm
you
going to
you
get my
probably
ice
put it in
cream.
the universe. You asked for it, and you ain't even know, and now
Bring
it's
me my
coming to
ice
you.
cream. And I had told, it's owned by two it's black owned and it's probably the only black owned, the only one in the whole place, right? Planting seeds and cultivating love. That might be my next journal.
Right?
Uh
That sounds like a journal.
planting seeds and cultivating love.
And cultivating
Um so I was just like, I'm looking, and those why sharing are getting a little cray cray for me. I
love. Okay.
looked and it was $20. I was like, ooh, do I really need ice cream that badly right now? Because now this is costing more to get to it
Get to
than
it
the
than to
actual
have
thing.
it.
I'm like, let me wait a minute. Let me wait a minute and start telling some people like I need to get here. And wouldn't you believe it was just like I waited enough and then I was able to get a ride to make it there in the nick of time. Got lost. I'm like,
Okay.
where is this place? Call the place. I'm like, I am here. Y'all better not close this shop because it was like borderline closing
Close
times.
it. Right, right.
I'm on the phone with her. She's like, I'm gonna send somebody out there to find you. I am walking. I passed the place,
Like
walking
that's a
through.
goddess for y'all. Go ahead.
Do not close the shop. Do not. Made it in there. There was still a few people, and the guy was really nice. Came in, brought me into the shop. It was one of those. It's not like right on the main street. You have to like go in, turn, and I was just like, yeah. So we are getting. So I went from wanting two things to base. They were just doing like small batches and then like medium or something, but not like you can look at the scoop and be like, give me this. COVID. It's
Yeah,
all COVID. But I was able to get a few things, and of course, I'm like, selfie. Let's take a selfie. And it was amazing. The one of the partners who did it, she's a public figure here as well, and then has a small business. I'm like,
Mhm.
look at us, Black women, right? Like to be being a public servant, then you have a small business, then you have family you're taking care of, then you have, right? And I was
Mhm.
just like, she's like, yeah, thanks for coming. And I did, got my stuff, more than two things, by the way. So I'm gonna be doing a little testing later. One of them is gone. Okay. One of them is gone. The
Already
whole
it's
thing is
gone.
gone.
Okay.
So I got this coffee, I think it's coffee cookie. See, because I want things with a crunch. And I was telling her, I'm like, forget your menu. This is what I'm thinking. And tell me what's here.
You tell me, right?
I'm like,
I
let
love
me
it.
tell you what I'm looking for, what I want, the craving, and I describe it, and she's like, oh, maybe this one, and then that one, and the next thing I know, there were like three or four, and I had ready to go. So today's gonna be that, but it's to me, it's like how can I apply that same thing? Because if in my mind, if I'm like, oh my god, they already closed, don't worry about it, don't go, I'll do it tomorrow. I'm like,
Mhm.
tomorrow? No, we are getting this today, tonight. Okay. And then my goal now is I'm like, let's do, there's a social for everything. We'll do a social. There's a plant social, there's a
We
book
having an ice
social,
cream social now
there's
too.
an ice cream social.
Ice cream social coming.
Girl, I went, I
We got
posted
the
it.
Slay Fest. We got the plant,
It's
the
all
plant
happening.
social. Oh my
It's all
God.
happening.
Okay. All
You
right.
you could get it in your own town, and then we come together, and then I don't care if it's winter. By the way, it's like we days away from winter, 11 days
I
away
love
from
that
winter.
though. We should do it. Just do it.
So sure.
And look, I'm gonna say this for 2022. I think each week we need to just do a little something. Like pick one of the days that we're on
Hmm.
and just do a little. It doesn't have to be a party. It's our morning party. It could be like a
It
little.
could be, yeah, because the other thing is I'm already thinking in terms of how you can have it, and so and then again, because of the place, it's a cute tipping cow is what it's called, and I'm like, that cow is definitely that's a female. Um, it's just the whole thing was pretty. So, but it's just the idea of like again when you always saying we are birthing, and episode 20,
We are, yay!
celebrate 20. But for me, it wasn't even at the end I realized it wasn't about the ice cream necessarily, right? It's like one of the few Black businesses that are still standing in a pandemic. And
Yeah.
sometimes we wait until we lose them to be like, oh my God, this was great. And I'm like, from day one, they need to know I will support them. I will make sure first, second location remains open because,
Mhm.
and they need that. It's not just about like, okay, it's going to be fine because they have the support or they have the whatever, but it's like, we got to show up for each other, show up
We
more for
do.
each other.
Mhm.
And so I'm like, I'm showing up at closing, but support
I'm
you.
here. I am here.
Congratulations. Congratulations.
But I
Okay.
had to laugh because I was like, that's such like a goddess. Don't close those doors because I am here. I
Okay.
am coming in to buy some things and to support. And then not only did you do that part, but the other part that I love was I'm not even looking at the menu. Let me tell you what I'm looking for.
This is the craving.
True
I was
goddess.
like, do you have anything with a crunch? Anything with what, this? And of course, no mango. But I did tell the chef, I did tell him like months ago, of course, number one, if you need a taster, this is
I'm available.
all of it. And then better have a mango flavor up in here, some tropical taste. But of course, that will be more
Right.
like spring,
At
summer.
least by spring or summer,
Right.
summertime. We'll take it in
Something.
the summer because then I can come visit and you can take me to
That's
you
right.
said the tipping cow?
Tipping cow. Yep.
Tipping
And so
cow.
they know. So I'm like, David and Girly, please. You already know what I'm looking for. The menu doesn't exist to me. The mango just need to be available
Mhm,
when we show
mhm.
up. And so hopefully this weekend there'll be another second round of ambassadors and goddesses coming in from the community. And I feel like I was doing my duty as an unofficial mayor to
Unofficial
simply
mayor
show
of
up,
ice.
make sure we took the picture,
I
the
love it.
people were there, and then I'm out.
Oh my God. I
Then I'll
so
spread the
love
word.
that.
Okay. So,
So listen, what I would like to know is, I mean, I know we're talking about different things and what people are cultivating. I'm cultivating my peace today. I need some peace.
mm,
I need to find some quiet time, like more than just the morning. I need to do those things. So what all that entails in this moment, I don't know, but that's my
mm,
goal is to just today and
cultivate
over the weekend, just cultivate
peace.
some peace and quiet. I
Love
need that for
it.
myself. I need that no matter where I find it, I'm finding it. But what I'd like you to share in the chat are Black owned businesses in your city. Is there one that you love and support?
Yes.
Right? So the one I want to share is called Queendom Cultivation.
Mm-mm.
I wish I could
Perfect day to say
find
those two words.
Queendom Cultivation, right? I know. You can make this up. You cannot make this up. But
Wow.
so Queendom Cultivation is the space where we go get our sacred items, crystals, um, sea salts, just all anything you're looking for. They have the
All of the
sages
goodies.
and all of that, and it's a beautiful store. I'm gonna find
And I'm going to create that wall.
her wall is so beautiful. I'm looking for the picture.
I'm not there
I'm not
yet.
able to find it right now because
Almost.
y'all know I can't do too many things at one time. But I got my glasses on
And you got
today,
your
so
glasses, and I was
so
going
I
to
can
say, you
see.
should be
I
like,
can see today.
speeding through it all. Yeah, where? I mean, based on where you at, but we can share that too. Share that in the comments, because
Yes.
whenever we visit, and they do exist, and that's what I was saying. I think it might be the only Black-owned ice cream in this whole state.
It might be. That's why I say, whatever you have in your heart to do as a business, if you want to do it, just do it. I don't care if it looks like there are a million people doing it.
Mm-hmm.
You're not doing it. So
Yeah.
we don't have the full spectrum of whatever it
Yeah,
is.
and it's sometimes you think everything is there, like even with the plans, that's going to be the next move, because there is one, again, that is a black, there are others that are minority owned
Mm-hmm.
if you're looking hard enough, but within my area there's one that's a black woman owned. That's the other thing too, sometimes I got to break it down, right? And so I think yours is owned by a woman, right, your shop?
Yes.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. It
So
is.
that's the other piece too, because that's the part now where it's like we need to share those more.
We do. We really do. Here, let me see if I can also find her link because you can order from them. They
Oh, your
communicate via text
goodies.
message. Just
Nice.
it's just a really and the vibe in the store feels good. It's just it's so awesome, and I'm so proud. Look, I'm so proud of us just stepping up and just kind of doing our own thing. Let
Do
me see. I
it.
think this is her link. I will definitely share this in.
Yeah, there's all kind, which is beautiful. Hi, Alicia. Welcome. I'm on
Hey
two
guys.
worlds, two different worlds. I see Riley. Welcome,
Yeah.
welcome. All right, Dr. Renee, get yourself ready to do a whew.
Oh, definitely, definitely. So there's the link. So you can look now, Auntie Joyce. But yes, when you come, we are going. When anybody
Yes.
comes, that's the shop we're going to. And it's very the thing that I like about the space is they partner with other people. So
Mm-hmm.
there's other black owned
Right.
businesses, and so there's a massage therapist there. I saw some information for that. They're starting to have different events in the space. I just think it's so wonderful, and so I love it. So I'm gonna put the link. I'm gonna show you that too.
Queendom.
kingdomcultivation.com. So
Queendom.
start now
I
supporting
love it.
us, supporting
Start
us.
now. And they,
All
I
right.
mean, if you
Nobody
look,
else put a black owned business in it. Come on, y'all. We could do better.
it's
Find
early.
one. Go Google one in your city.
It's early.
Find one
Or
and put it up.
they might be the black owned. I know Renee with her nonprofit is, black woman owned. Did you know Renee
Yeah,
has a nonprofit?
I did not know. See,
News, okay?
you don't.
News.
Renee, how long have I known you now? And I don't know that you have a nonprofit. Seriously?
Val
Seriously.
Johnson has a small
Okay.
business.
So now we need to, when we come to the socials, we have to have a theme, right? I need to know if you have a podcast. I need to know if you have a business that we can support and maybe even, come
Mhm.
together and do some things. I'll collaborate on some things.
Yep.
Like, come on, y'all.
Share them. Share
Yeah,
them
let's do
all.
that. Let's do that.
She showed
Good
us. So,
morning, Val. Mwah.
good
Good morning,
morning,
darling.
Val.
We thought you was getting some rest, girl. You over there
Hmm.
doing something. What you do? What you doing over there?
Probably adding more under the tree. Who knows at this point? Who knows? Who knows?
Yes. So we're gonna come together and we're gonna talk about it. Maybe
Ooh,
during the ice cream social, we talking about I am. This is what I have. This is what I am. Something, y'all. We got to do something.
I am. Hey, Belinda. I am. I mean, we say that all the time. This
You
could be
see
like a
Belinda? I
whole
don't see
thing.
Belinda yet, but hey, goddess.
Hey, Belinda. Hey, Cindy.
Yes,
Hey, hey, hey.
yes. Yeah,
So
so I
Belle
know
was
what
like, I
some
have a
people
business
do.
and a podcast.
Yes, and that's cool.
Alicia
Stop
is
that.
like, Alicia has like some CBD products and she does a Mary Kay. Okay. I got
Okay,
things. Okay.
okay.
But again, we don't say it.
Love it, love it.
Y'all need to
Right.
see
We
it.
need to start putting it out there, and here's the other thing we need to get away from, and we only have a few more minutes, but we need to get away from the thinking that um who said it the other day? Dr. Renee, don't you say these words again. um, I don't want to be salesy. You're not being salesy. You're
Mm,
sharing your spiritual
I
gifts.
heard
We
that.
share our gifts. That's not being
Mhm.
salesy. And so
Yep.
this is who I am. This is what I have to offer. And let me tell you, the slaywithtrey.com page is coming. I am working on it because there's so many different things that I want to start sharing. Sip scripts, for example, just a monthly subscription to kind of sip, by the way, is getting your slay and keeping your slay in progress. So
Hmm.
it's a way of getting in action, staying accountable to you, and moving forward towards what you say you want, right? And that's how we oh, there we are. My comments are behind or something.
Mm,
I'm not beating you up. I'm loving you. I'm sending you love, Dr. Renee. I'm not beating you up. But we all say stuff like that. And even if we don't say the words out of our mouths, we think it. Oh, I don't want to push. I don't want to be pushy. I don't want to be, but no, that's not what we're
say it.
doing. We're here to support one another.
Yeah.
So
And we'll
definitely
nudge.
do
We'll do a
that.
little nudging with love. But at some point, Renee already knows this because some of you have already experienced it. I am done with the sugary nudge. It's just going to be get
Yes,
it done. It is time.
get it done.
It is
We're
time.
done with Ghana. We're done
Okay.
with Ghana.
Yeah. You got to. At this point, you gotta.
You
Okay.
gotta.
It's a gotta. Switch it.
You got. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So make it happen.
And,
And you
and
have people
plus, the
asking.
other thing is, we are so brilliant. We don't even realize the brilliance and the creativity that we bring to the table. Because, yes, I have seen a million other people, the journals. I see a million people with
Mm,
journals, and I'm looking at their stuff, and I'm like, you charge that? And that's
mm.
all people get. Like, there's no love in there. There's no, it's just some paper in a with
That's
a
right.
cover,
And it's
you know,
enough. It's
and
enough.
it's enough. People
It's
are
enough.
buying. I'm like, come on, we got to get
It's
our
enough.
stuff out there. We
It's
have
enough.
to, and we have to support one another. We have to, period, point blank. And we will come back to this topic at another time.
To
But
be
for now,
continued.
it is time for us to cross over into Clubhouse land. So we're going over to the Slay Ground. Meet us over there because we're going to continue Me Moments in the Morning, Clubhouse edition, where we get together and we share our gratitude, intention, and affirmation of the day. Definitely will share that.
She's getting
Yes.
comfy with
Now
sharing.
that Dr. Renee said, just trying to get comfy
Hmm.
with sharing. So maybe we need to start having conversations about
Hmm.
how to have those
Yeah.
conversations.
No, I mean, I would remove trying. She's being comfy with
I
sharing.
am
She's
comfortable.
definitely
I am
doing
right. There you are.
doing the work. It just
Mhm.
doesn't feel like it because you think it's gonna be different. But you're doing it all the time. Like
Yeah.
you being comfy by sharing the breathing and stretching. Heck, that's
And you
usually your
hear,
gift.
wait, and can I say, I definitely hear and feel the growth in that. Like, I feel your love of what you're doing when we are doing the breathing and when
Hmm.
we are doing the stretching and the
Hmm.
music, and like everything
And the
flows together.
dancing, there's dancing
All
involved
of
with the
it.
music.
Yes. Look, I'm
The
like,
hip
woo.
shaking, the shoulders. It's like I'm ready for it now. Let's start with the stretching and breathing right now.
Right. And even though it's probably something that you've done before, now, you're starting to hear the expertise come out, the experience of it is coming out. So it's all good. It's
It's good,
all
Dr.
good. Let
Renee.
me
Keep
throw this link
going.
real quick. Uh-oh. I'm gonna throw Clubhouse real quick in the chat so you all know that we are going
Come on
in that
over.
direction. Boom, boom, boom. Yes, Val, me too. I woke up thinking about Dr. Renee, like, oh, it's Saturday. It's
Time to breathe. Get some water, everybody. Get some water ready so you can hydrate.
right. Grab your
Hydrate.
water.
Okay. So we're
Say,
already there. Y'all need to come over
all
and
right,
have a
there,
great
y'all. I'm
tough
gonna go
love
over.
day.
Much love to you all. I look forward to now. Don't forget we're off Sunday, Monday, but we'll definitely see you back here Tuesday for Me Moments in the Morning. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the Slay with Trey podcast. Like this video, and I'll see you all. We'll see you all
See you
real soon.
next time.
Much love.
Bye.
Mwah. Bye.